Hey everybody, and welcome back to Midnite Spookshow. I have something kind of exciting, sort of scary to announce. Joey and I have been presented with an opportunity to house a haunted item in our house. I don't really know how to feel about it. I'm kind of excited, but I'm also a little weary about the whole situation. I didn't think that this is something that would happen, but here we are. And it all led up to actually helping somebody who we've done a paranormal investigation for. The neighbors down the road, I just happened to see them over 4th of July weekend, and we got to talking about this thing because it did give us activity during our last investigation. You might be wondering why I am outside, and there is good reason for it, and I'll explain why. I will give you the history on this item after I'm doing what I'm about to do. The reason why I am outside is I felt the need to make sure that my family is protected once I bring this item into my house. Therefore, I am going to perform just a little cleansing ceremony, saging, smudging, whatever you want to call it, to try to get rid of any of the previous negative energy that might be attached to it, as well as the energy from the previous owners. They were terrified of this item and they just really wanted to get it out of their house. And me being who I am, I said, sure, bring it on down. So here we are in my backyard. The item is right behind me, which I'm about to reveal to you. Okay guys, so here it is. It is a haunted chair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the smudging on it, and then I will give you the brief history as to why we believe that this item is haunted. So I just wanted to share with you what it is that I actually use while I'm doing my smudging. It's actually just a typical kit that you would purchase at a metaphysical store. I actually picked this up while I was in Salem a few years back, and I will show you basically what came with it. So it came with a large feather, so you could do your wafting. A bundle of sage. It actually came with 3 of these sage bundles, and a fire safe dish. Basically, what you do is you take the sage, you put it in the bowl, catch it on fire, put it in the bowl, and just allow the smoke to bellow out. And then you use your feather to waft all around the item, around yourself or your house. Typically, if you're going to be saging your house, which I need to do because it's been a while, you would move in a clockwise position. And you always want to make sure that you have a window open. That way the negative energy has somewhere to fly out of. I would not suggest saging without a window or a door or something open, so that not only you're not getting overwhelmed with the smoke that is coming from your sage stick, but also to allow the negative energy to be released from your home or your space, your item, whatever it is that you feel like needs cleansing. So let's get to it. I just wanted to mention to you guys, whenever I am saging myself, I like to do it outside, barefoot. I'm actually going to take my shoes off right now. That way I can ground myself straight into the earth and kind of put myself into the mindset of releasing that negative energy, just putting myself into almost like a meditative type state, and then just doing it outside, listening to the birds and the nature. I try to forget about the cars that I could hear on the road, but it does help me kind of let go of that and just bring in positive energy. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I am also certified in Reiki. So I do perform Reiki on a lot of the stuff that I have, as well as myself, my family, my food. Literally, like I Reiki everything because you can never have too much good energy. So while I'm performing this, I will be completely barefoot, and hopefully this will get it into a good place. I think I finally got it lit. So I'm gonna go ahead and sage the chair, and apparently the cat I don't know what she's doing. Being a weirdo, but I'm probably gonna sage her too. She's been acting like really, really weird lately. And we have no idea why. She's suddenly playing The Floor is Lava in our garage, and she will not step on the floor at all. So maybe if I just kind of waft a little bit of air and smoke towards her, that it will help her too. It's at least worth a try. Hey, you need some good energy. Get back here. Come here. Okay guys, now that we are back and done with cleansing the chair, myself and a little bit of the cat, as you saw. She's been just so weird lately and I don't really understand why. Sorry, our air conditioning is just kicking on, if you can hear that. Here with Otis. He's gonna help me with this video, just kind of hanging out and watching the chair, which is right in front of us. So I just wanted to share with you the experiences that the previous owners were having and why we've come to believe that there's a possibility that this chair is haunted. This year, either February or March, Joey and I were contacted by a woman who lives right down the road from us, somebody who has known Joey ever since he was a little kid, and she noticed that we were part of the group, the Paranormal Miners. So she contacted us and basically said, hey, you know, I got some stuff going on in my house. It's kind of freaky. I don't know what's going on. Would you guys mind coming and just seeing if you even feel anything when you come here? So we did. We went down, we did a walkthrough, which led to a full-fledged investigation. And during our investigation, there were other things that happened, but I'm going to keep that private only to respect the homeowners. I don't really know how much of that they want publicized. So to avoid any sort of disrespect, I'm just not going to talk about the main reason why we were there. But I will talk about something that came up that we weren't expecting, and that is the chair. So after we performed the majority of our investigation, we moved into the next room, and it was then that we were told that there was a lot of weird activity that was surrounding this chair, or at least they thought it was coming from the chair. The husband had claimed that he would wake up in the middle of the night and he would either hear the chair moving, he would hear voices or whispers in the middle of the night while he was sleeping. He heard loud bangs, he could feel breeze going past him, and most recently he experienced waking up and seeing a woman right in his face, which genuinely freaked him out and is the reason why this is now in my house.
I'm actually just going to stand back here in the corner.
Okay.
This is perfect.
I'm going to turn this on too.
I have this recorder going.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a spirit box session. Let's see. Should we do?
Scary.
Yeah, me too. Sorry. We were talking with a female earlier. Can you tell us what your name is? I'm switching it to AM because we had better luck doing AM.
I have a question.
Sure.
Just only because I'm just thinking of it. That chair I bought that at like an antique store and we repainted it. No.
Yes, something could absolutely be connected to that.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it just hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That could definitely be where the woman's coming from.
There's a lot of
Look,
there's a lot of cases.
are you attached to the chair? Please turn it off if you're attached to that chair.
There's voices coming through on here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Is your name Margaret? Herman? Did I just say
I heard
Herman?
Herman.
Is your name Herman?
Please
No.
go.
I said no. So, can you turn that back on if you're connected with that chair? Thank
Yes.
you.
All right, well,
Yeah, that answers a lot of questions.
Are you
We
the
did-
woman that Joe saw standing there?
Tell her to turn it off.
Can you turn this flashlight off if you were standing over here and scared Joe?
Is that where it happened? Is right in this room?
right here.
Wow.
So it would have been right by where the chair was then.
I never want to
Yeah.
buy anything at an antique shop again.
I love buying antique stuff.
It just looks, I liked it. Look, we painted it and it just looked nice in here.
Was that your favorite chair? If so, can you turn that off?
Where's the light bulb?
Thank you.
You can't see it with the
No,
full
you
spectrum.
Are you from the early 1900s? If you are, can you make that flashlight come back on? Thank you. The whole way on, please. I know it may be a little hard, but you have devices around that flashlight. You can make that turn bright.
We like your chair. We think it's very pretty.
If they can keep the chair and you can move on, can you please turn the light out?
Oh, that was really bright.
Yep.
Can you say chair through the box? This is in reverse, by the way.
Do you want them to get rid of the chair? If so, turn the light out.
I really like the chair a lot. She doesn't like me liking the chair, I think. I like the chair. I bought the chair.
Oh, she don't want you to have that chair.
I love the chair. It's so pretty.
You restored it? You made it back to
Maybe
what it
she
looked like.
doesn't like me painting the chair. Maybe that's it. Maybe because we painted it.
Boy,
We changed the chair a different color
what color
to match
was it?
the room. I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was a bamboo, like a bamboo-ish wicker.
Like an ivory?
No, it was like wicker color, you know. Yeah, wicker color. And we painted it to match in here.
Do you not like that she painted the chair? Maybe we should turn this off for now, because nothing seems to be coming through.
You're very attached to that chair, it seems like.
Restarting, spare room. A chair, like what?
It just hit me when I came in here. I thought, it's that chair.
Yeah.
Just I don't know why.
We did an investigation a few weeks ago at friends of ours,
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
and we think that the spirit was attached to a picture.
Mm-hmm.
If you're attached to the chair, make that go out. Please.
Moving.
Go ahead. Make it go completely out. We need to know what you're attached to. Is it the chair?
I think it's a chair.
That's so amazing.
Thank you.
Well, what should we do?
Thank you.
I think I even did something with that chair, maybe.
What do you mean?
Soldered around it or something crazy. I don't know when I bought it. You know, you never know buying old stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like to buy old stuff.
Yeah, you always tell me.
Yeah, I did always tell you that.
Okay, thank you.
Well, they're keeping the chair, making it look nice so it still can live on even after you've had it.
It's so pretty. I like it.
Yeah, it'd be long gone if we wouldn't have taken care of it.
Yeah.
Are you angry that they have your chair? Yikes.
Aw,
Thank you.
my goodness.
They don't mean no harm to you. They just wanted the chair to match their house. That's why they painted it. Can you please forgive them? If you can forgive them, please make the light come back on. Thank you. That's very nice.
Thank
I
you.
guess.
Thank you. Aw. What?
You gotta let it come back on, sweetheart. Is that a maybe?
That's a steady though.
Okay. Thank you. So she can forgive you.
Well, we didn't mean anything by it. We just liked it and thought it would look nice. It was $15 and I couldn't pass it up.
So shortly after our investigation, we didn't really hear anything from the homeowners again. I think Kayla and Eric may have provided her with the video that we took while we were at their house. And we didn't hear anything else. So we figured everything was okay. I'd randomly, whenever I would see her or see her on Facebook, I would just message her and say, hey, have you guys have anything happen? And she said no, with the one thing, but they were having things still happening in this specific bedroom. So a little while passed again, and then just over 4th of July weekend, they were over our house. We had a little cookout bonfire type thing. And I got to talking to the homeowner again, and she said, you know, I was really starting to get creeped out, and I'm at the point right now where I'm ready to take the chair, put it on the road with a sign on it that says free haunted chair, and hope that whatever's attached to it goes with it. Which I think is really funny because if you guys know, on Instagram not too long ago, I posted a picture that said free haunted chair, and I would need more explanation. I didn't really think that that would come true, but it's happening. So knowing who I am and what I do, I basically told her I would love to have a haunted chair in my house. Not really thinking about what those words meant that I just let leave my mouth and was offering to her. So I talked to Joey and he said, okay, that's fine. And the husband is really the one who wanted to get rid of it. And here's why. Recently, he was sleeping in that bedroom and he woke up to hearing either breathing or some sort of noise. And whenever he opened his eyes, this woman, who presumably is attached to the chair, was in his face and was pissed off. I don't remember his reaction. I think he just closed his eyes and pretended like it wasn't there and he just went back to sleep. But things were just happening way too much that he felt the need, like it was time to really get rid of it. And for whatever reason, this thing was just really upset. So it had actually been in their garage for a while. And then they just dropped this chair off to us yesterday, which was Tuesday. So I'll keep you guys updated if we do, I'm saying if we do have any activity. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm probably going to keep it up in the craft room. The old homeowner asked that we keep it in an area where we're in frequently. The craft room is where I film my other videos, where you'll see the black background with the black or orange and purple lights. Sorry, having a brain fart. And I'll be up there cleaning and organizing and anything anyway, so it will be hanging out in the craft room where all my other creepy stuff is, so it will fit right in. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye!